Okay, so this brings us to the conclusion and what we wanted to get into in this video. So we want to calculate unknown angles. So I'm going to jump straight into one of the examples so we can see how we can solve these ones. So it says, find the x value in the following diagram. So first, I need to identify which type of angle do I have here. So I have a complementary angle, therefore it's going to be, no, sorry. I have a right angle triangle here, agree? And this right angle triangle, we can see that it has two angles. It's divided into two, one that is 30 degrees and the other one that is labeled as x plus 18 degrees. And I need to find what this x is. So I know that this angle here that is called x plus 18 degrees is complementary with 30 degrees. Agree? So I'm going to use two methods to solve this problem. Some of you might be familiar with what I'm going to do first, that is using a little bit of algebra. Some of you might not. So if you are comfortable with algebra and you understand what I'm going to do using now, you can do it like that. If you're getting confused, don't worry. I'm going to explain another method in a second, and you can use that method to solve your questions. So method one, I'm just going to write here, method one. And I want you in your notes to write it like this, method one and method two, and then you're going to put a star to which one you're going to be following, okay? So method one is, I'm going to establish, okay, I know that 30 plus this angle here, that is x plus 18, is going to be equal to 90, because that's the definition of a complementary angle. Agree? So then we're going to add up common terms. So this 30 and this 18, I can add them. So it's going to be 48 plus x is equal to 90. And then to solve this equation, I'm going to take away from both sides 48. So I do take away 48 in this side, and then take away here 48. And because I'm taking away 48, 48 minus 48 is going to be 0, sorry. And then 90, take away 48, 2 is going to be 50, so it's going to be 42. So I write underneath x equals 42 degrees. And this is my answer. Okay? So this is method one. If you're confused, as I said, don't worry. You are not expected to know this already. We will do algebra later in the year. So, but some of you are familiar with this method, and you can use it if you feel comfortable with this method. If not, let's look at this one. So same question here. So I have a right angle that is formed by 30 degrees here, and then x plus 18 here, okay? Okay, so let's do method two. So method two, same problem, but we're going to solve it slightly different. Same logic, but the operations are going to be slightly different. Okay, so I have two angles, this one that is 30 degrees and this one that is x plus 18 degrees. And both of them are complementary, so they add up to 90 degrees, okay? So what I'm going to do is draw this one slightly different, this x plus 18. So I know that x plus 18 degrees is forming this angle that I'm going to draw here in green. This angle here is x plus 18 degrees. So I'm going to move this one outside here for a minute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate this one. This is not going to be done to scale, but I'm just going to separate it here. And I'm going to say that this angle, I'm going to draw it. this little one here is going to be 18 degrees. This angle is 18 degrees, and this green one, oh, let's do it with a purple one, so to make it more clear. This purple one here is going to be X. Okay, so if I draw this again here, it's not going to be perfect, girls, but bear with me. So I have an angle that is 30 degrees. I have another angle that is 18 degrees. And then I have another angle that is X. And maybe from here, it's much clearer for me that I have, let's use this angle, this 18 plus 30, this angle here, this big one here is 48 degrees. So that means that I can write this like this. I can say that I have now an angle that is X degrees and another angle that is 48 degrees. Okay, and then I can say, okay, what is going to be X? X is going to be equal to 42. Why? So X equals 42 degrees because 48 plus 42 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Okay? And that's my answer. If you have any questions with this method, I'll be working with you in class, girls. Okay, I hope you find this useful, and thank you for watching.